Welcome back to Work With Me Wednesdays, and I am designing a trifold this time around. And as you can see, he's a lover of the Falcons football, Georgia football, and the ATL Braves. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm starting off with a blank sheet of paper, placing everything on there first. I'm talking faster than the screen is going, but you get what I'm saying. I'm placing everything on there first. This is how I start off with any design. I just like to get the information on there. It doesn't mean that it's going to stay where you see it. It doesn't even mean that it's going to continue to be on the program at all. But I like to get my ideas down. As you can see, I've just place the picture for the front of the obituary. Doesn't he look handsome in his suit? I'm placing the words, and right now I'm just focused on getting the wording on the page. I'm not worried about, spacing and too much of font right now. I just need the words down. I'll go back and play with it all later. Oh yeah, I don't know if you see it, but did you see that blend? The blend between the bottom of the picture and his name? The blend was on point. I'm placing the wording for the order of service there on the left panel. I've taken off those lettering. Right now I'm only left with the G, and who knows, it may not even stay there either. So right now, I want to take a little bit of time and tell you how I even got started with my business, Graceful Designs. About 15 years ago, I started working at a funeral home in my area. I started there answering phones. Y'all, I was scared of everything. All I could do was walk from the entrance door to the office. But I was noticing people, they needed obituaries for their services. And we were outsourcing that work at the time. But I stepped out and I said, hey, I can do this. And my very first one, it was a very simple obituary. It had one picture and it was in black and white. And I still have it to this day. And oh my goodness, let me tell you, y'all, I see so many things that could have been better. But anyway, that's how I got started. I didn't set out. This was never on my radar, graphic design. But I was like, well, I can make some money on top of my job. So let me do this. And it started from there. I didn't know what Photoshop was. I And when I did know what it was, I didn't know how to use the program. But luckily, I had a good teacher. So he taught me a lot of things. And then there again, that YouTube University, I used it a lot. So that's how I got started with Graceful Designs. And like I said, I've been in business for 9 years. Every year, I get better with what I'm doing. I can honestly say that. I can look back at previous work and say, oh, okay, yeah. We won't do it like that no more. But, it's good when you're in business, and not even just in business, but learning, to be able to look back and see how you've improved. That means that you're doing good. I can't say that I am always wanting to work, because sometimes I get work and I'm like, I just have brain fog. I don't have a creative anything inside of me. And I'll start looking at magazines. I'll look on the internet, and my juices start flowing. And that's it. And quite honestly, some of the design elements I take from reading about the person in these obituaries. Sometimes they might be an avid golfer, or they might like playing basketball, or they may be a sports enthusiast. So it's just this young man. So that's how I get my design aspect, and I see where I'm going. But back to the design itself. As you see, I'm placing a picture of him back in his heyday as a football player at his local high school. Placing it on there, and you'll see how I change up this little area. Just keep watching. I'm in the inside of the program right now. I took the clouds from the outside of the program, placed them in the inside. Now I'm just rearranging some things, and you'll see me go back and forth from the outside to the inside, because like I said before in my previous Work With Me Wednesday video, I like to take aspects from my program and apply it to the cat panel, or even this is a front and back. It is the trifold. So why would I work harder when I can just take the elements that I want from one side that I've already completed, or still in the process of working, and I can cut and paste pretty much whatever that aspect is and place it on the other side. So we want to work smart, not hard. So now I'm just working on this header, honoring, remembering, and celebrating. I'm trying to think of a way to just jazz that little area up and bring some more color to this program, because right now it's just looking kind of dark. So I want to liven it up a little bit. And of course, he is a Georgia fan, so Georgia is red. So there we go. There's the red. I'm playing around with the different opacities and different things for that falcon symbol, to see how I want to tie it into this obituary, because we can't just throw it anywhere. We want to tie it in and make it look like one complete picture. Falcons is football, so I've already placed the football field there. And now I'm just rearranging some things, playing with the opacity and different options to get just the right placement, to get that vision that I have in my mind for this. I decided to place his birth year and the transition year on the front cover of the program. Not sure if it's gonna stay there or not at this time, but I'm just playing around just to see how things are going to look. And as my husband always says, the bigger the better. So as you see, I have increased the size of his name, and now I'm playing with the different kinds of transitions and strokes, like, you know, a white stroke, the blue stroke, just playing around to get the right look and feel for the front of this obituary. Something that is just going to make it pop. Decided I didn't want those numbers on there. It just wasn't enough room once I enlarged the font to his name. So but as you can see, it is all coming together. And I decided it needs a little more something. So I'm pulling these strobes of light and strategically placing them on the obituary to just give it a little pop of something, and playing with the strobe of light also, the different colors, until I find the one that is going to work best for this one. So we're at the end of the video. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button and the like, please take a moment to do so. This is the finished product for the outside of this trifold. Thanks for watching.